everybody! Happy Friday! Thank God it's Friday. Welcome in, you guys. Patella, Lucy, hello. Lucy coming to every stream this week so far. Love to see it. What a treat. Welcome in, you guys. I have a couple more things to get for the Nether Castle, so we're just gonna do very unstructured today. We're just gonna chop down some mangrove trees. We're going to yap about Minecraft Live and whatever else you guys steer the conversation towards, because you're so good at that. You guys come up with so much. Herc, hello. What is up, my friend? I hope you are doing so well. You stream right as I wake up. The perfect timing is perfect. Okay, awesome. Love that you get to wake up to this. Like, I know I feel, oh, it's attached to me too. Oh my God. Like, you know, when you feel a hair on you, it's still attached to me though. We're good. All right, let's jump right into it, guys, because I am actually kind of ready to jump right in for once. Hopefully I didn't bring a bed. 1 second. I spoke way too soon. I spoke way too soon. We're taking this. January 7 a.m. and I've just opened my eyes. Oh, this is peak hours for you then. Oh, there's a... Ah, okay, wait. I'll go back to that once we have some roots. Saturday, I've got our house almost to the finish line. 2 showings tomorrow so far and still a tiny bit left to do tonight. That is awesome, Herc. That's so exciting. And how awesome is it gonna be when you get all of the stuff signed? That's so exciting. Congratulations. Me and Tom were just looking at houses, like the housing market, just out of curiosity, not because we are anywhere near ready to buy a house. Why not? Oh, I didn't break any of these yet. There we go. Izzy kept doxing me and himself last night, so he had to delete his Twitch bot. Oh no. Oh no. Was he still doing the speed run, Patella? Okay, is chat sending twice for everyone, or is my stream going cray? I don't, it's not showing that for me, if that helps. I don't know if it's glitching for anyone else. Hey Bob, welcome in. Cannot wait, although our new build house is like 3 months from being finished. Hey, that's gonna fly by, I feel like. I don't know about anyone else, but I just feel like time has been zipping by me as of late. Like, I was doing I was editing the 1000 days video earlier today and doing like the intro and the outro, and it just dawned on me that it's only been 4 months that I've been uploading videos and stuff, and that just doesn't feel like that's real. That feels incorrect. Do we have anything else? Of course we do. I think that's it. Sunder, hello. Just got off work and gotta grab something from the store, so mostly lurk while in transit. Hi everyone, welcome in, Sunder. We will see you once you are back from work in the store. There we go. I added him on PlayStation and he looked through my whole profile and the whole time his government name was in the corner. Oh no. Oh no. Izzy. At least he was able to delete the VOD. Plus, you're a trustworthy person, Patella. Ew. I mean, actually, no. I like this. Wait, what? This is the easiest mangrove tree I've ever seen. Of course, there's like no wood in it, though. Also, he tried to buy something on Marvel Rivals and his glasses were reflecting his screen and car. No, what? That's actually so crazy. Note to self. Don't try to buy anything on stream while I'm wearing my glasses. Oh my God. I feel so lucky that I stumbled across your videos random like last week. Lucy, stop. You're gonna get me all like mushy. Stop. We're so happy to have you here. It's always so exciting when we get new people joining in because it's kind of crazy. There are a lot of you at this point. And by a lot, I mean for like a small, you know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. There are a lot of you. And it's just really heartwarming. It's really nice. Why are they giving me such short ones? Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't know. Oh my God. Time to lurk. Herc, enjoy your lurk, my friend. Javi, hello. Of course you can get a hydrate. Of course, of course. I'm not gonna drop this water bottle again like I did on Wednesday night. Now that I know his name, I can hire him for work, so it's a win-win. We plan for him to play at my friend's intervention. Oh my God. I'm sure that'll be a first for him. But actually, though, dude is a master with a saxophone. This is the weirdest looking mangrove tree I've ever seen in my life. And I'm gonna have a terrible time chopping it down. Like, what? It goes up that way. Tella and trustworthy in the same sentence. Javi, the beef. Okay, the beef is really, it's never gonna get old. Anymore. I don't think so, actually. This might have been, I might have been a smidge dramatic. Yeah, we're good, actually. Just a lot of leaves all over the place. I do have to say, though, guys, I discussed Minecraft Live with Tom earlier before he left for work, and he shared with me something that I hadn't seen. Apparently, there are people speculating sulfur being added to the game. I was unaware. totally unaware that that was something that people, I guess there was some kind of photo that came out that, I don't know. And I would not be mad, let me tell you. That would be so sick. Lucy, thank you so much. Thank you so much, dude. You're so sweet. Also, this is your 40th stream, is it? At this rate, April 30th or 13th will be your 50th. Does that... What is April 13th? Is there a date that I'm supposed to know? Avi. Is there a date that I'm supposed to know? I'm panicking. I've only ever watched 3 streamers and they were all friends who started streaming. This is the first community I've discovered organically on the internet and I'm loving it. Oh my God, stop! No, I'm literally the same way. Like, I don't go into many streams these days. And even when I was like, I didn't do a ton of chatter. Like, I didn't really talk to other people, not because they were like not a vibe or anything, just I'm more of a lurker, you know? So I can imagine how awesome that feels. And I'm just really glad it's my community. That's awesome. No, I counted based on your schedule. Well, we're doing the bonus stream tomorrow. We're probably gonna do a couple bonus streams between now and then. At the bare minimum tomorrow, and then possibly a bonus in 2 weeks when episode 9 comes out that following Sunday. You have amazing followers. I know, right, Dad? Enjoy your lurk, Richard. I'm sure you're cooking a delightful dinner. Ow. Why? Oh, there's so much more up here. Going out the way to prove me wrong is crazy. Javi. What do you know? I'm saying it'll be quicker than that. I thought you'd be excited. I'll watch my tone next time, seriously. That's my bad. Short ribs. Oh my God. Guys, Richard makes the best short ribs. I was telling you guys Wednesday night, he was a phenomenal chef. The short ribs, so good. They're so good. Oh. But yeah, I feel like I wanted to talk about, hi everyone, food, Cassie, hello. Yeah, Richard was just telling us, what he's making for dinner, and it's short ribs. Short rib sounds incredible. It's so good. It's like fall off the bone level delicious. It's so good. I think if I had to pick like top 3, I think the lo mein that he was making on Wednesday that he told us about, that has got to be in there. Short ribs, I think, might be in there, but I also like, he makes, and here I go again, being white, ropa vieja, which is, I believe, Cuban. he makes that with like plantains, and that's up there as well. And then this is very niche as well, but usually, at least while I was living at home still, he would make corned beef and cabbage on St. Patty's Day, and it just reminds me because it just passed and it's second year in a row that I haven't had Richard's famous corned beef and cabbage, and I'm actually gonna get violent. Is dad fax home cooked meals over? I wish. You know, it would be sick if we got to the level of technology that was possible. If we could get there. I saw someone say, oh, what was it? It was such a good idea. Oh no. Oh, I think it was being able to smell things, like smell videos. I think that as well. I would love if we were able to, like, if they could figure out a way to, if I'm watching a cooking show, be able to smell the food that's cooking. I think I would never stop watching. Oh my. I hate when they don't spawn with vines. Both my parents are trained chefs. I love them, but they never taught me how to cook. They told me off when I was doing it wrong. Oh no. Oh no. That does sound about right. I feel like anyone that's a professional at doing something it might be hard to train people like that, to teach people casually, you know what I mean? But hey, I'm a great cook now. There you go. See, you got it. They've tested a World War II German teleportation thingy, but still not available. Oh, I'm sorry, what? What? That would be insane. Japan I read the I don't know what the rest of your message says, Patella, but I'm kind of scared. Japan prototyped lickable screens that would taste like the picture shown. I don't know. I think that's a step too far. You know what I mean? I think that's a step, like, because what's the point of, I understand it, but also it's like, what's the point of tasting it? And this is probably going to be so fat of me, but like, what's the point of tasting it if I can't eat it? You know what I mean? God help us. Javi? I think they assumed I came out the womb knowing how to julienne. I mean, you didn't. So weird. Am I right, guys? Can we compost the roots? Is my main question. I'm gonna have to check. I forget if we can. You definitely have Aussie foods, but also not. It's weird. Fairy bread and chicken parm. First off, chicken parm, gas. Second, I don't think I know what fairy bread is, guys. I feel like I've heard that I feel like I've heard it be used before, but I don't think I know what it is. What are we working with? Ugh, It takes so long. All right. Was that literally everything? Okay, like, and then there's trees like this where, what do you mean that's everything? That's so rude. Infant-sized chef tools, what a concept. It's all, yeah, it's almost like very young children love playing with like kitchen sets. But also, I can't even lie to you, half of our silverware drawer here is like small child-sized things because I don't like using big utensils. I also renamed the House of Gaming Founding Six Big Six, so you guys are now the Sinister Six, and Faye called Craven and Izzy called Mysterio. I don't know all of the members of the Sinister Six. Of course, Izzy called Mysterio, though. Let me sleep before it's dark. Who is in it? Okay, wait. Doc Ock, Electro, Sandman, Vulture, Mysterio, and Craven the Hunter. I feel like I have to be Doc Ock. I feel like naturally I'm the science one. I feel like that would make the most sense. Let's do one more and we'll see what we're working with, and then we'll move on from there, because I really hate these trees. Next time around, we will be making one of the TNT farms. I'm so done with this. Pasties are legitimately the best food to ever be created. Like, what do you mean you eat through the savory side and then get to the dessert? Like, pie, like, are those the same as pies, or is there a more specific pastry that we're talking about? Because if we're just talking about pies, dog, a good pie is one of the best things. I'm gonna send some photos in Discord. Hold on. Pasties look like calzones, basically. Oh, okay. So like empanadas kind of thing. Like I only am thinking of Spanish. I'm thinking of pastelitos. I'm thinking I bought a homemade Pop-Tart in local coffee shop. It was like $8 and not worth it. Oh, I think it's hard to pull off a homemade Pop-Tart, because I feel like it can get really dry. I've seen a lot of people, because I'll go on like kicks where I want to learn how to make a bunch of stuff from scratch, and I've seen people try to make those online, and a lot of the time they're like, oh, they're so good, but they actually look like sandpaper in your mouth. Because arguably, like, I like Pop-Tarts as much as the next guy, don't get me wrong, but arguably they're kind of dry as is, even made in the factory. Also, did you guys, when you guys eat Pop-Tarts, is it a requirement for them to be toasted? Wish I bought a box of Pop-Tarts instead. That's fair. Pasties look like calzone, but flaky pastry versus... Oh, okay. So, yeah. Let's see if we can actually... We've been blessed. What a good day. W bye. Tom stopping it for 2 seconds. Hi, honey. I hope you're having a wonderful shift. You're probably already long gone. I used to toast them as a child, but I don't really have Pop-Tarts now. As an adult, I lost the love for them. That's fair, Patella. All this food talk is making me so hungry. Have you eaten breakfast yet, Lucy? Are you a breakfast kind of person? Because I know not everybody is. Pop-Tarts are the commercial version of a Slavic pastry. The originals have a myriad of fillings. No, I haven't left my bed yet. That's so real. That's actually so incredibly real. No judgment here, dude. We have... Let me get... There we go. All right, so we need 3 stacks and 42 of slabs, and we already have 14. Oh. It's gonna do that, I suppose. I can't do math. Guys, my brain hurts a smidge. Oh, that was perfect. Look at us. Let's go. We need 64 and 47. That's painful. That one's painful because buttons are so, like, you know what I mean? Like, they barely do anything, so that hurts. Eat breakfast for lunch and dinner, but I cannot eat right when I wake up. It will make me nauseous, but I love breakfast food. That's so real. I agree with you. I feel like for me, it's 50-50. For Tom, he is the same exact way. And I'm 50-50 with it, where there are some mornings that I'll wake up and I can't do food for a little bit. And that's great because then we're both kind of on the same eating schedule. But then there are some mornings where I am starving when I wake up. Did we get all of those? Yeah, we did. I'm gonna make sure that all of the mangrove is in the same chest. That's good. We're gonna need stairs. Trapdoors are good. Do we have all the trapdoors? Yeah. Did I make 20? Why did I make 24? What is wrong with me? Mangrove door. Do we not have mangrove stairs? I'm confused. I could have sworn there were mangrove stairs. We have more than enough. That is absolutely wild. We just need one door, which we need to make. I bake it very thin. I'm gonna butcher that word, Cassie. Sopapilla? Oh no, I do know that word. Okay, wait, hold up. I do know. I have heard that before. Looking something that you can fill with whatever. It's usually more than what I can eat without feeling stuffed, and not the Straya stuffed. Also, Tiz, I did go back to your old bot on Wednesday, and you did say Tesla and not Tesla. I knew I wasn't going crazy. Is that really what I said? Dang, you clocked me, dude. I didn't even realize I said that. Get the... there we go. What else do we need? We need more. We have other wood. Polished basalt. We do have... Is it here? Yeah. We can probably go down and grab some more basalt. Oh, that's like so not what I want to do, unfortunately. We'll hold off on that for now. Do 91 dark oak slabs, and hopefully we have enough. Five here. I should not have done that. With my luck, we're gonna have dark. Yep. I think this is for the interior though, so we might be good. I clipped it for proof. Okay. Send it to Discord. Send it to Discord. Happy Friday, fam. Koozie, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Everyone be sure to join the stream tomorrow for Minecraft Live and for the chance to win the coveted autograph of our very own Tiz McSwiz. Yes, 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 everyone, yes. Zakalak, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, we're doing like a auction-y raffle. They've convinced me to auction off a digital autograph. And that's what we're doing. And we're also gonna see if we are finally getting an end update, which I don't think we are. We're definitely not. Absolutely not. $91, so 64. That's what it said, right? Yeah. We have all the candles too. It's actually such a gross amount of candles, guys. Yeah, we're actually gonna need all of that. So things that we need from the nether: soul sand, basalt. Need 48 iron chains. Thank God. I actually might have a lot in here. 16. It's almost as if we have a crazy iron vein. That's good. Where do I put it in Discord? You can just throw it in Swizzlers United, Patella. What time tomorrow? I don't know, I think like 1 p.m. Tis help. Yeah, so the Minecraft Live starts at 1. I'm probably going to get on around, I don't know, like 12:30, 12:45, just to give myself a little extra time to troubleshoot it. It should be pretty smooth, but I've not done like a viewing, you know what I mean? I have a work project tomorrow. Oh no, Cassie. You can always, if you can't make it during the live, feel free to watch the VOD. I'm just glad that that's possible. You know what I mean? Let's see. I think we're good on this stuff. I want to see if I have all of this in my inventory, right? Not what I wanted. Ignore. I'm gonna ignore that, and I'm gonna ignore that because I'm not sure. And then I feel like we should probably ignore this, and I'll just bring a couple stacks. Do I not have enough cracked deep slate? I'm gonna ignore shroom light. I am 10 mangrove slabs off somehow. There we go. We're gonna ignore the shroom lights for now. How do I have not... Guys, how did I do math incorrectly? What is happening right now? We were fine. And ignore those. Actually, I definitely didn't need to ignore the warped because it doesn't spawn naturally. 43 bookshelves. Yeah, over here. I think I might have some. Damn, what a bad time to be in a time zone before you. I know. We're honestly Eastern to be... I enjoy being Eastern time zone because I feel like no matter what, at least everything is always later than me if it happens West. But I do feel so bad for people who have to be up at like in like California or something for Minecraft Live, and all of a sudden they have to wake up at like 9 o'clock on a weekend, no less. I don't need sleep for work. Let's see. $43, right? How many books do we have? We have plenty. I want 4. No, I want... Okay, wait. Guys, I'm losing it. There we go. Let's see how many we can make. Oh, we'll have enough. Never mind. That's not what I need. I think we're just gonna have to make as many as we can, and then we can run down to make one more. We'll run down to the sugarcane farm after. And you already know we are using all of our crimson stem. $28, not bad. Oh. Quick say water bottle is crazy. Yeah, but yeah. You know what, dang it. My bad. I didn't mean to hit you yet. Did not mean to hit you yet. No, I'm central, so I'm sandwiched by you and Tiz for time zones. There you go. Oh, wow. This has been working overtime. I'm just gonna throw these in here. Why don't I just be smart? I don't think that the conversion even matters. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. Also, Cassie Tiz did mention a frog-like farm in the future. Ooh, yes. Oh, yeah, I missed that. Sorry, Cassie. We're making a frog life farm for this. I am going to. It's probably a toss-up. I mean, actually, I should make one first. I was gonna say it's probably a toss-up between a mangrove, like TNT one, or frog light. I'm trying to think of other ones that I've been considering. I think it's really those two are the main ones for now. Those are the first goals. I also think that I really need to expand storage. So after the nether build, we're probably going to go into a massive storage building. Because that's starting to not cut it either. It was great while it lasted. It was exactly what we needed in the moment. But like down here. But the wood situation... We're kind of just bursting at the seams. So there are some empty chests, but I would just rather, I'm so OCD, guys. It's so bad. Like I could move some of this wood over here. Don't want to. It's not in the line. All right. $48, right? $43. One more. There are frog lights in the castle, so so I'm gonna hold off. I'm probably gonna put like glowstone or I'll probably do shroom lights for the time being. And once we get the frog light farm up and running, because I have made a really effective one. I mean, it worked for the realm that I was on, and it was me and at least two other people that were consistently playing on it, and it worked really well without needing the spawner. I evaporated that VOD immediately after. It has been erased from history. Dude, no, Patella was just telling me that you were complete, like the name, and then all of a sudden the credit card number, like all of this stuff. I'm like, dude, that's so tough. I'm so sorry, Izzy. And then I did say at least Patel is trustworthy. Nino did not like that. Let's get... we're gonna have to do... Ew. Crackstone, brick, and deep slate. That's all Blackstone. There it is. How do we not have enough is my question. We need 4, so 7 stacks plus 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. So we need another stack. That's why. Because I'm a silly goose. Someone just throw me back in the pond, will ya? Whoops. But we still need deep slate tile stairs. We have those. So 3 stacks plus 8. We are missing 5. Whoops. And I'll double check just to make sure. Ooh, we can do that. Okay. Love to see it. Let me grab these. All right, chiseled stone brick. Way more than I thought it was. When did I use that many? I'm losing it. Do you have an item frame cartographer? I did not. I don't know. Well, I don't have a cartographer, so the answer is no. But I actually didn't know that they sold item frames, if I'm being honest with you. Have I done anything to warrant untrustworthy? No, he is a hater. You're learning quickly, Patella. Frenemies, yeah. Froglight farms are neat to watch, but you do have a basalt delta fairly close at the next fortress nearby, like 331 to 219. Yeah, the fortress, well, if I turn, whoop, that like tunnel that I dug, which is we're gonna have to get there a different way now, which I haven't looked at yet. But if we go in that direction of the fortress, the way that I kind of went like back and behind and around, then if I were to go left where I usually would turn right to get to that first fortress, there's a basalt delta like right there. It was bad. The glare from my glasses betrayed me. It was a perfect mirror. That is so bad. That's actually so crazy. For it to be that perfect to get numbers, that's wild. Does that mean we can do... Hold up, guys. Now I'm just curious. How many do we need? 141? Two stacks plus 13. I did not know. Close enough. All right, that's good. Polished andesite slab. I knew this was going to be a tough one. How many do we need though? 50? That's not bad. That's good. Thank God we had enough of that. Glad that I called it out, bro. I even did the test to see for myself and sure enough. That's so bad. That basalt delta fortress would make a good wither skelly farm for infinite coal. We also, that is true. So that one especially, because we have the fortress that's like right next to where we're building, but if we're gonna do like a really OP wither skeleton farm, then I might spawn proof and like destroy a bunch of terrain. Possibly. I'm not saying that's what I'm going to do, but eventually I might, and I don't want that to run into our sight line with the nether hub. $47 warped wood slab. We are so cooked on that front, by the way, just so you know. So cooked. We don't have any of it, so we are really gonna have to find... Is it time to go to a warped forest, guys? Is it time to just go into the nether on like a long journey? I think it is. Highly unfortunate. No place that I would actually rather be anywhere else. But Elytra's good. That we should get building blocks. We couldn't keep the footage for valid reason, but we got MR clip out of it. So you win some, you lose some. That's fair. Let me and Javi blow up on Twitch, and then we have a pay-per-view boxing match. I would pay. I would actually pay good money. I would pay very good money for that. Let's get our... No, we want our hoe out, probably. We have 3 empty shulkers. We still have fire res if we feel so inclined to use it. I think we should just fly down there and see if we can find. Gabrielle, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Right in time to see me cry in the nether. Cry hysterically, actually. I really hate this thing. Let me close this all the way. See how it has like the silicone on it? The silicone always like moves and stuff. But I don't want to just hold glass. Hello, Gabrielle. Welcome in. Welcome. Don't mind me while I two-hand this. This thing is crazy. The drinking more water is actually going pretty well, guys, in case I know you guys were all desperately wondering that. Making a hard bets category just for this. Dude, I would love to see the odds. Bring a boat to the warp forest to trap the Enderman you accidentally aggro. Ooh. Sunder. You see. Wait, I can make boats. You can't make a boat out of the crimson? We're cooked. It's fine. I'll bring this though. Nope. All right, which way should we go? Also, have I shown you guys? Yeah, I don't think I've worked on this since I showed you guys last time. But all this is gone. It's all gone. I just don't know which way to go. I feel like... I also don't know which way we were digging down there. I can bulk up or cut down if Javi is a skinny Mariah Carey legend. Okay, thank God. I was so worried about you. No, Patella. Everyone, you guys, I knew you guys were dying to hear. I think we should go this way. And we'll see what we can find. We have Basalt Delta. Ah! I hate flying. I hate flying in the nether. I'm sweating. My hands are sweating. We have a ruined portal over here. Guys. Taking all of it. I don't even know what's what. Never mind, I'm not taking that. Not taking that. All right. Feeling pretty good about this. I don't think that I really need to worry much about getting rid of all of the... What are these called? Warped wort. But... Ooh. Brother scared me. hate that noise. That was terrible. That was so bad. I think I'm realizing that I haven't spent a lot of time in warped forest biomes. Best to just take wood with you since both don't stack. 50 boats yields you insane amount of... that's fair. I'm just a silly goose and I didn't bring any. I actually might have some wood in the end chest, but... I built... ah. Ooh, while we're here, I need to grab like those things. Whatever the heck those are called. I think my laziness at this current moment outweighs the need to destroy everything perfectly. I am really excited to have warped blocks though, because I love using these on roofs. I love making a roof out of this. It's so fun. Okay, but I think I'm gonna come and get these ones because there's so much. I was trying to sleep last night and I kept tossing and turning and was like, but what if Tiz isn't drinking enough water? You know, Patella, I knew that you were really concerned about it, and it just really warms my heart that you care so much. And I just want you to know that that's amazing that you care so much. No one ever cares like that for me. Izzy always, you know, tells me to drink water. But does he ever ask if I'm keeping up with it myself behind the scenes? No. I don't fly in the nether, I'm too chicken. Oh, Izzy, Tiz, can I make it a suggestion? Yes, Izzy, please, please, please. Sorry, I'm late. I'm so late. You have bone meal to get a bunch of warped fungus. I'm just gonna grab the ones that are lying around because there's so many here. Not me thinking that was lava. Your mama cares. I know, no, I know. Thanks, Mom. You should make a redeem that bans an in-game action. I do like that idea, and I think that idea would be hysterical, but I also fear that it would be what is the word I'm looking for? What actually what is the word I'm looking for? I'm pissing myself off at this point. Overused. What is the word, guys? Exploited. I'm actually so, like, I'm so grossed out by myself that I couldn't figure that out. No jumping for 5 minutes, go. All right. Content, it would be good content. Like, it actually would be, that's why I'm like, it would be super funny, but I do think that if the only thing that I have to lose is, like, you know, dying or something, as long as I'm not dying in lava or dying in a way that is going to ruin a lot of stuff, then I guess the punishment or the risk isn't that big, but I fear that it might hinder the gameplay too much, if that makes sense. Possible JK detriment. I literally, Sunder, like, you were guessing and you were getting good guesses in, and I just could not. I couldn't use my brain. You know what we are gonna do though? We're gonna turn these bad Larrys back on. Can I just take, ooh, okay. I can never keep track of what we need, or like what we can and can't pick up with just your hand or with shears. A lot over here, actually. I want to try to avoid hitting the M button for Lightmatica because it's going to mess with my coordinates display. So probably should have checked that before. I'm just gonna grab as much as I can. You should do like extra streams on the weekends once in a while, and you can set up a crowd control world and we can mess with you in that one for some content. That would be fun. That would be fun. I need to manage my time better, if I'm being honest with you guys, because I feel like I have a lot of time, and I feel like I could have more time if I just managed like my schedule with editing and everything. And that would free up room to do more fun stuff like that. But that's like that is on a person level. I just need to do better. Hello everyone, good evening from across the pond. Ebrarian, hello, welcome back. Good to see you, my friend. Izzy with the hydrate again. In case anyone wonders, it's 32 ounces. Patella, I know you care. And I've had 2 of these today. Hydrate again? Can't stay, I'm afraid. It's very late here. That's so fair, Ebrarian. Thank you so much for stopping in, though, and saying hello. Vulture, welcome back. How's it going? It's going. We are finally in a warped forest. Took us 1,000 days to get to one. Just grabbing stuff for Ebrarian. Stop. Thank you so much. Dropping another gift sub and moving along. Just popping in to do a drive-by gift sub. You are so sweet. Thank you so much, Ebrarian. Thank you, thank you. Calling it a drive-by is so funny. Still enjoying the YouTube videos. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. I have a I hated that noise. I have the 1000 days compilation coming out tomorrow. Also, we are, although I don't know what the timing is like in England, but we are doing a Minecraft live stream tomorrow. So whenever Minecraft Live is on, if you're watching it live, I will be streaming it. Feel free to pop in. I just don't know what time that is. I'm so sorry. I know you said it's so late there. Sunder with the emotes. 013. I'm being so real with you right now, Advulture. Is that a typo or is that a time? Because I don't know what that means. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's past 1 a.m. here. I'll see what I can do. Do what you will, my friend. Do what you will. I'm so glad that you're still enjoying the videos. That makes me so happy. Izzy, are you just spam, like, are you reimbursing yourself? It's military time? Oh, I've never seen it written like that. I didn't know how it was written. Like written out like that. I've heard people, like, is that how you would write out 013, like 01300 or whatever it is? I'm so used to it being said that way. No, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, America doesn't do 24-hour clock. Yeah, we're a bunch of I was just gonna say, I'm not gonna say that actually. You know what I will advocate for, and I will die on this hill? We need to use the metric system. 1300 is 1 p.m. Yeah, so yes, so that's how I'm used to it being written out, Advulture. Like, I do know military time, but I just have never seen it written like that. How many do we have? I need more. I need more. We need the metric system for real. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. You know how annoying it was to go to college for biology and spend every single day doing calculations in the metric system and getting used to the metric system just to have everything else continue to use the US customary system, right? Isn't USA like one of 4 countries that doesn't use metric? We do not, yes. I wish we did. I really wish we did. We're the radical minority. Exactly. I think it's so stupid that we don't. I'm so tired of things being measured by football fields. I'm saying the most unintuitive measuring system like ever. Why is it that like everything is in intervals of 10 and divisible by 10 in the metric system? It is so easy. It is so beautiful. And then all of a sudden you have 3 feet in a yard. Like, absolutely not, dude. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm so passionate about this, I almost just swore. This was the topic that almost got me today. This is the topic. Hey guys, gotta do puppy dinner early because I have a short D&D session tonight in like 40 minutes. Of course, Sunder. If you don't pop back in before your D&D session starts, have so much fun, my friend. I don't know, are we good? Let me get a shulker out. I think we're fine. In fact, I think we're more than fine. I think that's good for this. I'll keep this on me though. And then we're gonna have to see this way. We do need basalt, so there was a basalt delta right over here, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Somewhere in here. I mean, this is all basalt, so don't mind if I do. Oh boy. I am so not used to having soul speed. Oh my god. Oh, this is sick. I'm actually having a wonderful time right now. This is so sick. Ah, oh, there's another Dreadcast. You're coming with me. All right. We gotta be serious. I'll do this one. Thank you very much. Fun fact, if you've ever been in the underground caverns under every major city in the US, the basements and tunnels are designed in metric measures. That makes sense. That does make sense. I did not know that. I just don't understand. I don't understand it. Not to stay hovering on this topic, you know what I mean? I know that there's more exciting things to discuss, but like, it just annoys me so bad. Doesn't soul speed take durability off the armor? I'm not sure, but it's also got mending and unbreaking 3, so I'm not sure if we would get a good glimpse of how much durability it takes off. I have a question about America. Shoot. Okay. Do they generally mostly teach national history instead of international? So the way that I went through school at Vulture, I went to, like, I had world history and US history. The main focus was mostly on US history. We had US history 1 and 2 in like most of middle school, elementary school. All of that was mostly like, you know, colonization here in the US, painted so nicely for Columbus and everybody that came here and completely genocided everybody. But we learned a lot of US history up until high school. I think high school is where I did world history, I think I forget if there's World History 1 and 2 or if it was just World History 1, but we didn't really focus a ton on world unless you could do like elective classes to teach more, but I also didn't do really any history courses in. Now I just feel like we are. Is this the Basalt Delta? Oh. So, bad news, I'm lost. Terrible news. That's not the one that we were at, because the one that we were at was extremely difficult to navigate. Very interesting. This is so open over here. Another bastion? Guys, I don't know where I'm going. Ah! Okay. Hold up. Yeah, okay. Ah! Can I make it? Dude, I was so close. Oh, we needed soul sand. Why am I like this? I flew all the way back. I can pay attention now, though. Let me... I was so locked in there. I'm trying to see what other people are saying about the history thing. I learned some world history and it's mostly European or just the world wars. I think that's a good way of putting it too. We also, it was really just World War I, World War II, and like, I think in US history too, my junior year of high school, I learned somewhat about Vietnam, but not a ton. I loved when the Columbus and the natives just sat and had a nice dinner and that's all that happened. I'm saying. That is literally the vibe that was presented to me as a child. I was like, you know, we pretended to be Puritans coming over on the Mayflower. Like each of us got names. We had a journal. I remember this project. I was like first grade or something. And I remember it so vividly. And the entire time I was in elementary school, I was like, oh, they were best friends. They loved each other. The Native Americans and the colonialists. I don't even know. Very terrible failure on that part. Terrible failure on that part. Thing is, teachers aren't allowed to teach them. I remember my teacher taught us some other thing that wasn't a part of the curriculum, and she got terminated from the what? That's wild. You should get a lodestone. I know, it's bad. I think that you're right. I should. How expensive is a lodestone now? Oh, I can. No, you're right. I have them. I forgot that's what they're called. We have some. Why did I think that these were not called that? Thank God I'll have to put some in the build is what I'll have to do. Oh, I meant to disable it before I did that. Okay. There's the approved fake history and then the unacceptable, you're fired history. But you guys got fake history. So, there's growing evidence that Columbus was a fake cover-up story. That I'm unaware of. That I'm very intrigued by that, Cassie. That I'll have to look up after, because, I mean, I don't put anything past our government, let's be real. But I think fake history, no. As of right now, fake history, not, I wouldn't say fake, but definitely framed in a way to make the beginning of our country not look so bad, because we decimated the Native American population. We did terrible things to them. We gave them disease after disease after disease. It was terrible, and we just didn't learn about it. We didn't know how bad it was until, I mean, I don't think that I had like a conscious mind about how bad it was until like high school. Does the UK teach that the royal family are usurping Saxons and not British? That I didn't know. Tell me about it, brother. This, because I enjoy building with these, high key. I think I was told Anglo-Saxon, yeah. I actually want to know more about the royal family, if I'm being honest with you. I've said it before, I started watching Bridgerton a couple weeks ago, and I haven't watched it in like 2 weeks. I will say that much. I fell off, as I usually do with shows. But the more I watch, the more I'm like, I really want to know more about the history with that. Dang it. Ignore. We're gonna keep that. I need so much glow lichen too. All of that, and then open this again. So we need what, 15? Where did I put all of that? Nowhere yet. When I went to school and their history is not what my family told me, I trust my oral tradition. That's fair, Cassie. Because look at my other message. Wait, which message, Patella? When I was in, is it this one? When I was in school in like first grade, I was the only native in the class, and they're like, OMG, you can be the native and we can be the pilgrims, and they made me sit alone while they did their own thing. I'm horrified. I'm actually so horrified for you. Patella. That's so bad. That's so incredibly bad. One, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I can't even imagine that. But two, yeah, that's unfortunately a really good representation of a lot of parts of this country. That's unfortunately a really good representation of it. The Windsor house name was originally Germanic, yeah. Saxe, Coburg, and got what? Wait, okay, what? Wasn't very good at history, locations, or names of stuff wise, but number wise, I was a quick shot. I don't know why, but I could always remember the number of invasions, militarization of colonies and stuff. That's gone now, though. I just overload my brain with info about hyperfixations. Advulture, you're so real for that. I was just talking to my dad on FaceTime either last night or the night before, and my brother, love my brother, his special interest since we were kids has been World War II. This dude has older brother. He has the most Lego sets I've ever seen from a person. I love Lego too. I've talked about that very openly. I love Legos. We have a bunch here. He builds his own stuff and like does mocks and does a bunch of cool stuff. And like he does so many World War II, all sides, by the way, American, German, British, like he'll do a bunch of different equipment. Like he'll do tanks, he shows me like the Panzers, he shows me the Shermans, like all that stuff. He'll do planes. He is so hyper fixated on World War II, and that's just been the way that he is. And I was talking to my dad about it, and I was like, you know, some of us find our favorite war early, like my brother did, like he did, and then some of us find our favorite wars a little bit later, you know what I mean? And I just happen to find mine, which, by the way, World War I and World War II, definitely battling for number one, special interest wise, for sure. So I know exactly what you're saying with the hyperfixation, because I'll go like a month at a time just only watching that content, and that's it. Like no TV shows, nothing, simply on YouTube watching stuff like that. My TISM interest was weaponry. That's so fair. You would get along with my brother at Vulture. You would totally get along with my brother. He pops into chat occasionally. So if you're ever in chat and you see a Spexar, you'll just, that's your like bat signal, right? To just start naming off weaponry. Where is... So the whole Mixed Swizz family has a touch of the Tiz. Probably. At least the kids. At least me and my brother. At least me and my brother do. And that is, no one can tell me otherwise. I'll tell you that much. There is not a chance that both of us are not. I feel like in order to be doing what I'm doing, there's no other way. All right, this is getting a little insane. Let's try to make candles. What are we doing? I think I can probably... Yeah, okay. Ooh, let's sleep. Let's sleep. Take a drink. There were over 250,000 Native American nations, now less than 500. All the people that were there first, you know? Okay, there's actually no way you just did that. Welcome in, brother. So were you lurking or what? Were you just lurking? Because Dad said that you watch it, or you might have been downstairs. My parents have stream up in their in the living room. He might have heard me talking, or my parents yelled at him to go message. You know, I talk about weapons, get the expert. No, literally, you know that in Pawn Stars, we got our expert. This is I think this was the most that I was obligated. I was downstairs. Okay, word. I think this is the most that I was obligated to do. I've brought you two together. What you do next from here, all up to you. Why don't you each name your favorite World War II weapon? How about that? I think this feels so weird. Oh my god. Oh, that's actually, I thought it was going to be 2 of these. So we're pretty good. We need 65 for black. We don't have enough for that. What a time to come back to stream. Get it? Weapon starts. Dear Tiz's brother. I don't know why I struggled to read that. Do you or have you ever played World of Tanks? I'm sure he has. That one Scot who landed in Normandy with a longbow and bagpipes. You're so... I feel like I have literally witnessed, like, walked into my brother's bedroom. War Thunder 2. Oh my god. See? I feel like every time I've gone in there, he either has like Destiny up or War Thunder. There's no in between. Or is War Thunder the game that you have all of your like battleships? I don't know. I don't want to. We have, there we go. I think no, we don't. Okay, so we're definitely gonna need, how do I dye these is the question. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot, actually. We're gonna have to go swim around and kill some squids. World of Warships. Okay, cool. And I feel like I knew that, just to be super clear. I definitely did know that. That was my bad. I should have known better. I should have known better. We need like 50 of these. How did I not hit you? What have you started? I have a tendency to do this. I have a tendency to push the envelope. That's my bad. Any more of you guys? No? Oh, there's so many glow squid down there. Are you taking up some kind of cap? Because I feel like my guys should be respawning by now. I also wouldn't mind getting some glow ink. Missing any? Did I not? I don't have an SS chain dagger, but I do have an officer's dagger my grandfather brought back from Germany. He was an army medic in World War II. That's wild. Been trying to get an SS chain for my collection, but I cannot find a legit one. Oh, see, that's cool to have a collection like that. That's so cool. I feel like all of the stuff that I collect, none of it actually means anything. You know what I mean? That's a collection that actually means something. The Tism Tangents is actually perfect. I feel like I kind of... Okay. I kind of want to add a section on the Discord under like my section called Tism Tangents at this point, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we could go on about. I love that idea, right? I feel like that would be a perfect place to put all of like the ridiculous stuff that really doesn't have to do with anything. I feel like that would be a fantastic place. We're actually not doing too bad, by the way. We have 41, we need 65, right? I have a massive collection of He-Man figures and playsets. I'm not really very cool. Oh, relax, Koozie. No. Look, just for like 2 seconds, just look around me right now. I have... Ow. Maybe I should look around me. Ooh. He's kind of hurting me a little bit. That kind of hurted. Ow. I literally have wooden block Minecraft items behind me. My guy, there is not a single ounce of... You look at this and you know I got bullied in high school. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we're all cool now. In a way, I feel like stuff's come back around. I feel like the things that didn't used to be cool, they're all cool now. Walking into your brother's room has to be like Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. Dude, it's so crazy. It's actually so wild. The most Legos I've ever seen a single person, like me personally, no one I know has a bigger Lego set or collection. That was just crazy, actually. I've never had a squid flee that quickly before. Special interests are Spider-Man and Rubik's Cubes. Okay. Spider-Man is Tom's, that's for sure. I can 100% respect the Spider-Man. Rubik's Cube, I love Rubik's Cube. I can solve a Rubik's Cube. I'm so rusty on it. I have not solved one completely in like over a year, but I used to be able to solve one in like 30 seconds. Back in my prime. What a party trick, man. OMG. Nah, y'all are nerds for real. Bro. Come on now. Shots fired, but directly itself. I don't have enough room in my bedroom for my stuff, so it's in an attic and a storage container. That is so real. I feel like space, I know that it's so difficult to get a lot of space these days, like especially if you're living in an apartment or even if you have a house. Like so many houses are so like unattainable to get space-wise these days because of costs. And me and Tom were just talking about it last night because we started watching Lego Masters and now we're on a Lego kick yet again. We do not have room for these hobbies. We don't no one has room for hobbies anymore, and it sucks. Oh, I think we're good. Let's get out of here. I can solve a Rubik's Cube, legit. It's awesome. It's one of the coolest things that you can do. Like, I genuinely think as a person, like, if you can whip out a Rubik's Cube and solve it, and it's not that I necessarily look at myself that way, but I remember before I figured out how to solve it, anyone who did it in front of me, I was awestruck. I was so awestruck by it. I think the fastest I solved one was 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's crazy. Sub 2 minutes. I mean, okay, the speed cubers are insane. The speed cubers are so crazy. I think, isn't the world record like under 5 seconds or something? All right, we can at least do that for now. These are gonna go in there. We legitimately can't make anything else with the candles, but do we have other colors that we're doing or no? We're not. Oh, that was it. Okay, so we need 6 more candles, and then candles are done. These aren't done yet. Okay. Feeling good. Feeling good. Bread Insurance, hello! Oh my gosh, hey dude! Welcome in! How's it going? I buy all the Lego Star Wars Legos. We have a massive basement and display shelves down there. That is so sick. That is so sick. Uzi, I would describe that as living the dream, actually. All right, 6 more. 20 lanterns, 25 soul, or 24 soul lanterns. I need to make, oh, and this is prime example of I should have just gotten more soul sand. Okay. We can do this the easy way though. 1 shy is so crazy. All right, that's good. Those should have been swapped. My autism popping out here. Actually, I literally just got beaten by a 7-year-old, so now it's 2.76. What do you mean? Sub 3 seconds? A 7-year-old did sub 3 seconds? Are you kidding me? I need to watch that. I like actually need to watch that. That's insane. Dual incomes, no kids, living the dink dream. Truly. As someone who is kind of indifferent to having kids, like that is actually so that is living the dream. I'm so thankful they made colorblind Rubik's cubes, otherwise I would have never solved one. Oh, my dad is colorblind, so I understand it. And also my Richard understands it. We need dark oak shelves, bro. And dark oak buttons. And me being a goofball, I literally turned all of that into... I literally set it to as I did it. I was like, oh, I should not have done that. So we're gonna have to harvest some dark oak trees. I'm gonna put this away for now because that's starting to confuse me. I'm confused. Guys. I'm so dramatic. Why am I like this? That was so dramatic of me. Rubik's that is black, white, and shades of gray. That's so sick. I actually, like, of course they make those, right? I just never thought of them. Where did my... Y'all. Oh my god. All right, we need 3 more. I'm sitting here for a second. Scribbles, hello. Hello. Welcome in, my friend. I hope you are having a wonderful day, Scribbles. Well, night, I suppose. Took me 3 years to get one successful blindfolded solve on the Rubik's Cube. That's crazy. That's actually, Patella, you got that. I can't even comprehend solving blindfolded. I would not, like, I don't know. I relied too much on my eyes. Naturally. You're blindfolded. How did you know it was done? It depends on, so it depends on how, if you can look, like speed cubers especially do this. If you can look at a Rubik's Cube and identify a pattern and like see exactly where things are, then all you do, like, you immediately know which algorithm to pull from. Like, you know exactly where to, like, how many times to turn something, which thing to turn. You just need to make sure you know where you're holding it, like where it's oriented. as you're doing it, or else if you don't know which side you're starting at, then like it's for nothing. But that there's ways to do it, and then based on the algorithm, you know when it should be done, and ideally when you take the blindfold off, it's done. I now have a full belly, and have the next 5 days off. Woo woo! Yay, Scribbles! We love a Scribbles on vacation. Are you doing anything, or are you just hanging out and relaxing? I got about 12 turns in and forgot where I was at. That sucks. That means you look before the blindfolding. Technically yes, but it's the thrill, you see, of seeing if you can do it. Exactly. There's no way of knowing where you're at except for keeping track of it. Ethan, hello over there on YouTube. Hello, welcome in. We're yapping about Rubik's Cubes, don't mind us. And the beeswax want to take forever, so let's do 3 more candles. And then we'll only need 3 more. In here, okay. To explain it in the simplest form, you get inspection time, and each piece gets a letter assigned to it, and each letter has an algorithm for it, so you remember the algs. Set of letter, like, yeah. I actually didn't know that each one was assigned a letter. Seems as if stream buffered a smidge. I apologize, guys. Ethan, I will show you the house. I'll sleep. Let me just sleep first. I thought it was gonna make me click way more than that. That was so mean. That was even more. There we go. This is the house. It's the house. This is our field. Our farm. And library, stable. There's a wolf farm over there. Another portal. A bunch of stuff. But this is the house. And then we have our nice little backyard area. D&D time. Catch you guys later if you're done before I am. Of course, Sunder, have so much fun. We're probably not going to be on for much longer just because I have very last minute. Today has actually been a good day. I already exported the video for tomorrow's episode. I've already exported the 1,000 days. I just need to do some finishing details. But that being said, if anything needs to be edited, it took like almost an hour to export it. So I don't want to be up late, especially since we're streaming Minecraft live tomorrow. So I'll probably not be on for much longer. Do not disturb our Dungeons and Dragons. Yes. The answer is yes. Dang, you built that? Yes, Ethan, yes. Well, there's letters, and then I give it word association, so it's like C, F, G, H. In my head, I'd be like Coke, figs, giraffe's house. That's so interesting. I will say interesting that you picked giraffes for G. Very interesting. Up and down, up, down, left, right, AB doesn't start, doesn't work for the Rubik's. Darn, I know, right? I've said this so many times during stream before, but I still remember the infinite health like the infinite health cheat code for the OG Battlefront 2 on PS2. It's up, left, down, left, up, left, right. And I like me, like 8-year-old me locked in. I'm like, what else can we do? 9 chiseled. I think we can manage that. All right. I had slabs in there. Whoops. That's gonna be a singular. It sucks that it's gonna take up a single spot, but okay. Where? Do that. How many people you guys think joined the stream and on these some tangents? I peek at the number every so often, and it's fluctuated by like 2 or 3. You should show Ethan the wolf arm. I'll run over. The wolf arm is super sick. I'm actually still obsessed with the wolf arm. Let me just grab these super quick. We have this monstrosity. Very cyberpunky in a not so modern way. This is the wolf arm, which I actually haven't checked. I have not checked these chests in a very long time, and I do fear that they're backed up. Yep. Yeah. That's so wild. This is so efficient. I almost feel like I should have put it elsewhere. Like it's too much. All the white. Ethan, welcome back. Okay, wait, I'll show you. I'll fly around again. This is the Scribbles said I should show you the wolf arm, and I absolutely agree. This is our wolf arm up close and personal. We have, this is going to extend, like I'm gonna fill this in a little bit more, everything like that, but very cyberpunky. It's just not, you know, crazy modern cyberpunky. I just like the gears. And I always forget to close that trapdoor. We have crazy rates from this because I built it way too close. But yeah, I do need to do something with the ceiling in here though, I will say. I think I really do. So my question was, you built that all by yourself? Yes, this is a single player world. I built it in, I built it in creative first because with big builds, it's just, in order to use all of the blocks that are possibly available, I try to build stuff in creative. Otherwise, I'm like out of sight, out of mind. So I built it in creative and then put that in here. So we have that one. All of the, it's a completely single player world. I designed and built them in creative all by myself too. I loved playing on my realm, don't get me wrong. Like, as most of you know, I played on a realm with Tom, my boyfriend, and most of the time two of his friends, one or two of his friends. And I really like playing with other people, but Minecraft is one of those weird ones for me where I'm not the biggest fan of playing with other people most of the time. It feels so solo to me. I did not need to put those away. How is the yellow wool? Have more than the rest by like 9 stacks. It might have been, I might have used some. I actually don't know. Oh, what? Oh no, we do have that. Okay, that's good. We'll throw that back up there. We still need to declutter this. I should head to bed. Lovely seeing you all. Ad Vulture, thank you so much for hanging out with us, my friend. Have a wonderful night. I know it is super late for you over there, so have a great night and we will see you soon. What do we need for this? 47 slabs. How's your day going? What inspired you to stream? First off, day's actually going pretty well, I can't lie. A lot less stress than I usually am the day before an episode comes out because I actually am ahead of schedule. It's at 47, right? And as far as streaming goes, I've played Minecraft for so long at this point that I'm like, I feel like I'm not the biggest fan of multiplayer, but it's also, it's kind of lonely when you don't get to show like people what you're building and everything, you know what I mean? And so, and I just love watching Minecraft content, so it was like a natural put the two together. Oh, we're so out of space. This can go up here. This will go up here. Not there. Tis inspires me to stream. Patella, if you were to start streaming, you already know I'm there. W in chat for being ahead of schedule. W. Thank you, Scribbles. Thank you, thank you. Definitely a good feeling. I haven't had the ahead of schedule feeling on a Friday. Like, I feel like every time I go into stream the Friday before a video comes out, I am so stressed. So stressed out. And poor Tom is always at the receiving end of that because... Hold up, let me... All right, we're good. Sorry, I wanted to make sure that... I'm just gonna bring all of that. Okay. But yeah, Tom's like always at the receiving end of that because when I get like really stressed out, sometimes I like lean on, I'll try, like so Tom's a graphic designer in case anyone didn't know that. So I lean on his, opinion. Not lean, but I ask for his opinion a lot because he, like, I know he knows more than I do about certain things. And when I'm stressed, I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him. I yearn for something like Hermitcraft because I want to do my own thing, but meet up once in a while to do dumb stuff. That's how our realm was, which was really nice, but I also felt really compelled to build kind of close to everyone. And I think that was a hard one for me because I don't like, I want everything in my area to look a certain way. And since it was close enough to others, it kind of ruined the vibe for me. And I did get used to it. I did get used to it a lot, but I don't like showing my face on camera. I did not either in the beginning, let me tell you. I've talked about it to you. I think I've said this on stream before. I remember watching like, as I usually do, I watch back some of my streams sometimes, and the way I had my camera set up, it was like right in front of me and it was dead on. And I just remember watching it back and in absolute horror, because I was like, that is one, not my angle, and two, what the heck? Like, what am I doing? Like, what is my face doing? The concentration face from like straight on, not it. Good night, Ethan. Thank you for joining us. Very, very nice to have you, my friend. I have almost 600 hours in Disney Dreamlight Valley. If I streamed, that would be the game. I've never seen gameplay for that. I know nothing about that. So if you were to ever stream, oh, I would totally watch you play that. Teach me a thing or two that I don't know. Also, I know I exclusively only play Minecraft, but I also feel compelled to remind you guys. I think next week we might be doing, for House of Gaming, we might be doing a Goofy collab stream on Wednesday. Friendly reminder. I think we're in pretty good shape. We need oh, I didn't get the Nylium. All right, so I'm gonna have to go back to the Nether. I need soul sand, which is out that way anyway. I need the warped Nylium. Still working on the Nether brick. Actually, let me sleep. Our Nether wart should be good to harvest, and we can get some more of those built. It's sort of like Animal Crossing play, but Disney characters and an actual story. See, that's fun. I'd stream Minecraft and Resident Evil for Faye. That's so funny. Oh, Faye would love that. I haven't done Pokopia. It's on the list. I've seen the dialogue. I don't know. I mean, if you guys have, depending, I know Kuzi, you said you haven't done it yet, but Patella I've been seeing a lot of stuff, like pictures, like Tom sent me a bunch of stuff on it. The dialogue is hilarious, like the text bubbles and everything. I've been seeing so much on that. Is that accurate? Is that actually what it, like, I've been seeing some I actually don't even have an example. It's just really funny. Yes. Holy smokes, you're still going. Herc, welcome back. Yeah, we're about to wrap up, to be honest. Since we're getting back on for Minecraft Live in the morning, I don't particularly want to be on super late. I'm just gonna harvest this now, and I try to not AFK, guys, but I might AFK for a little bit this evening while I do some other stuff. That way the nether wart can grow. I threw up Charmander. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That... I have been seeing so many screenshots of dialogue and it is so good. I've never played Pokemon games like ever, and that is so funny to me. Bye. No, Herc. Herc, please. It's so funny. They gave Kyogre like a pirate accent. Guys, I sound like I'm trying to speak another language. I'm so sorry. I don't know Pokemon like this. I feel so... The Charmander one is photoshopped though, unfortunately. Oh, no. Oh, I'm still here. Oh, Ethan, you decided to stay. Nice. Welcome back. Well, I guess you never left, I suppose. Happy to have you. I totally forgot about MC Live tomorrow. If you ever played a Pokemon game, are you even a gamer? It's a valid question. And I'm not going to be offended by the question because I still have imposter syndrome with gaming. Like, I am the... Have you guys seen, like, the TikToks and stuff, or the memes or whatever of... It's like a girl... It's like girls building the absolute craziest PC build just to do this, and then it shows, like, Sims or, like, Minecraft. That's... I do a couple other things. At least I'm productive. At least I do productivity, you know what I mean? Like, I edit videos on DaVinci and all of that, so. You have a Switch one, get Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green. Tom has a Pokemon game, I believe, on the Switch. So I'll have to see which one it is. If I were to tell Tom that I want to get into Pokemon, I think he would explode. I think he would be genuinely so jazzed. Where did I put... There it is. You know what he's been doing a lot of lately? He's been doing a lot of Pokemon Go here in New York. So I feel like it might be fun for us to, like, get into that. What do we need? Hold up. Am I crazy? Wait. Is it just me? Oh yeah, I guess maybe, yeah. God, that felt like I made way more than I did. That's actually so sad. All right. Well, that sucks. 4K custom build just to play vanilla Minecraft or Sims 4. It's one of the funnier TikTok trends that I have seen, unfortunately, but I do follow under that. I do. I'm about to spend a few minutes with the kiddo before bed. Later, tis in chat. Bye, Herc. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I will see you at some point. I will see you whenever. If you're here tomorrow, awesome. If not, I'll see you next week, my friend. Did you see the 3D assembly of submitted Pokemon Go data? No. Hi, Herc. Thank you. All right, y'all. Tiz, look at... Wait, where's yours? Can I send my PC build in the Discord? Because I did build this Just to play. Oh my god, that's so good. Yes, send it. Patella, send it. I'm also might make, now that I'm thinking, okay, these are ideas. These are good ideas. Now I'm panicking. Now I have my this is what happens when you think of a million things and you can't remember any of them. You have your reminder paper. Cat, hello, welcome in. Hello there, sunshine radiant as ever. Stop, Cat, stop. Welcome in. I feel so bad though, because we are absolutely, we're like, we have a couple minutes probably, but we're gonna wrap it up like a little soon, just because Minecraft Live is tomorrow and I'm streaming that. Do Swizzlers United? Actually, don't send it yet, Patella. Don't send it yet. I'm going to talk to, and then we wanted Ism Tangents. I'm gonna talk to Izzy and Faye and see if I can, I might even be able to do it myself, but I just want to make sure. I want to double check that I can. I'm gonna add a separate, two separate channels to our portion of the Discord. I'm gonna add a Tism Tangents for just random stuff. Nothing to do with the content, nothing to do with Minecraft. You can put stuff in there. And then I'm also gonna do a PC builds. I can't say Minecraft for 2 minutes. Okay, I think I can manage that, hopefully. But the last time that I said that, it did not go well. So we're gonna see. 2 minutes starting now. Patella, I'm gonna also add a PC section to the Discord. I think that would be super fun because one of my special interests is PC parts. I love all of that. The block game, exactly, the block game. What can, I guess we'll just throw all of this in here for now. And then we're just gonna have to, slowly finish the rest. I'm even gonna put that next to it. Okay. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let me, again, Patella, I will get back to you like almost immediately after I end stream. Let's be so real. I'm gonna do it. I don't have a crazy amount to do tonight, so if I have to go through it and add the stuff, I will add it tonight. Tomorrow, the block game live. Sorry, I'm so late. I've been occupied by packing boxes for the move. You're so fine, Kat. You're so fine. You still kept your streak alive. You still kept your streak alive. That's pretty impressive. I have 14 seconds before I can say it. 9. Oh my god. Bye, Scribbles. I will see you. If you're here tomorrow for the live, perfect. If not, I will see you on Monday. Minecraft Live is tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm so gagged. I'm so gassed. End update? No, probably not. But hopefully something good. I am just gonna put this out here. I think we're gonna get a new biome, and I think we're gonna get a new wood type. Is this manifesting? Absolutely. Sorry, I can't do tomorrow. Cassie, no worries. No worries, my friend. If you want to catch up, you can on the VOD. Otherwise, we'll see you Monday if you can make it Monday. I can't wait. Looking forward to it. New wood type would be a slay. I know, right? I'm wishful thinking for sure, but all right, y'all. For those of you who can catch tomorrow's Minecraft live stream, keep an eye after like 12:30. I'll probably start the stream at like 12:30, 12:45 Eastern time. Sulfur block. See, you saw it too. Scribbles. Tom was literally just telling me earlier today that there's a bunch of people on Twitter saying that there's some kind of like leaked picture that makes them think that there's sulfur. I don't know. I would be super excited if that was the case, but I'm glad that we weren't the only ones who saw that. Setting an alarm, so real. I'm gonna set an alarm to make sure that I'm ready to go as well. So all right, y'all, I will see some of you tomorrow and most of the rest of you on Monday probably. Also keep an eye out for the 1,000 days compilation that's coming out tomorrow as well. All right, bye guys, thank you so much for watching.